Hey, people out there. I guess I'm bored today, but I'm making this video. Maybe other Harley owners or people that are wanting to buy a Harley Davidson, maybe they will watch this, and I want to talk about something. It's concerning Harley Davidson motorcycles that is widespread, that I keep seeing on the internet, not only on text web pages, but even in videos. And I'm wondering, is something going on with the feminist movement? Or what's this about? You know, I'm not against women doing things men do. Hey, if they want to operate a jackhammer, or go build our roads and highways or skyscrapers, let them. May God bless them in their, achievements. I don't have a problem with it. But when something becomes an epidemic, and you know something is just not true, and you keep seeing it on the internet. Because today, I was on the internet looking for, fork spring, adjuster, to heighten my forks on my 2002 Harley Softail. And it's like the, probably 6 Harley I've owned. I usually own 2 or 3 at a time. And I just bought a 2002 Softail Harley Standard. Somebody chromed it out, and it came, it's the XL model, even though they don't list them as that. It's the XL. It's got the Fat Boy bullet style slot rear wheel, solid rear wheel. And then it's got a steel front wheel, so it's going to be a little heavier, and it's got the full chrome package. I am 6 feet 1 inches tall. I weigh right at 175 pounds. I used to weigh more. And a 42-inch chest. I'm a pretty strong guy. I'm not one of the big guys, but I'm also a little bigger than your medium-sized guy. I'm pretty strong. I'm a guy that, has done things that requires some strength. Changing an automatic transmission in a car in my driveway. I used to do things like that regularly because I liked buying older cars. And then I would want to make them mechanically dependable after I would buy the stuff that I liked or whatever. But what I keep hearing on the internet is women and Harleys. And even what I'm seeing in videos, it's faked videos. It's totally fake. It shows women getting on Road King Harleys, Softails that are like models. Like the 3 Charlie's Angels, Farrah Fawcett, from 1975. And people, I'm sorry, but that's bullshit. It's not true. It's not real. Because just the seat on my Softail, looking at those from the side, no saddlebags or whatever, they look slim. But that's a 95-inch long motorcycle. It's got some serious weight to it. And even the seat is wider than my ass. And I'm a 36 in the hips. So you figure that seat is over a foot wide that I sit on that motorcycle. And I just read on the internet, I was checking the weight of a 80 Super Glide, comparing it to the weight on this Softail I've got now. I see there's about 50 pounds difference, even though it feels like 200 pound difference. And there's a story about a guy on there, how tall would I need to be? And he says, I want a motorcycle for my girlfriend. Would a Harley Softail Classic be good for my girlfriend? And she weighs 130 pounds. The answer he gets, somebody answers him in there and says, my mother has a Harley Softail Classic, and she's not a very tall woman. She's 5'2". She can roll it backwards in our driveway and ride it and lift it off its kickstand. And this is like 2 paragraphs long in how she loves her Harley Softail Classic. And then he goes on to say, and my girlfriend, she rides a Harley Road King, and she only weighs 120 pounds, and she's 5'4". Why would someone get on the internet and make up total fiction that's not even possible? I'm not sexist, but people, it's not possible, man. A woman, even my size, that weighed the same thing I do, cannot get on this 2002 Harley Davidson I've got. It's factory, there's no extra weight, there's no saddleboard. She could not, it's on my front porch right now. And there is no way she could get on that. She might lift it off its kickstand, but she wouldn't be able to hold it long. It would start coming down with her. And there is no way on God's green earth that she could roll it in my driveway and maneuver it to push it backwards off my porch onto my driveway to turn it around to ride it out in the street. She can't. Now, if she was, let's say, a big woman, she was wide and she was unusually large and manly, yeah, she could, but she would have to be big. Why are these lies on the internet? Now, here's 2 possibilities I considered. Is it possible that Harley dealers, okay, marketing, for example, is it possible that they figure maybe above middle income or even wealthy people that women will see this and they will order a Harley off of the internet and have it delivered to their house or their mansion by believing this fiction? But, you know, that's one possibility. And then I'm thinking of what would be the outcome. When she had these bikes delivered, I mean, what would happen, she wouldn't be able to lift it off its kickstand, and if she did, she would have to set it back down pretty quickly within about 30 seconds. Alright, so what this would mean, she would have to get a man to maneuver the thing and put it up in her garage. Now I'm talking about above middle income to wealthy people, you know. Alright. And then from that point, she would have to put it for sale at a reduced rate, or another guy, relative of hers, might be interested in it, and they could pay her back for it. I mean, that would be the only possible outcome. And again, I say, unless she's like a female wrestler, and she's really super, super strong, even a Softail, or like I'm hearing on the internet, a Softail Classic, that's got the fatter front wheel, the wider forks, you know, like the Road King, or whatever. There is no way, people. No way. And then you've got videos to where it's showing women getting on Harleys and just lifting them off their kickstand. But it'll only show the upper half because somebody else is doing that for them, or they're sitting on a platform. But I don't understand, what's the point of this? Is the feminist movement, are they going through the man's playground in life, and they're like deciding, let's make society believe we can do anything a man can do, and it's worthwhile for them to do this fiction? Or is it Harley marketing? Because I only see this pertaining to Harley Davidsons, and it's stuff, people, that I know is not possibly true. I mean, you know, check it out for yourselves if you don't believe me. Go to a place that sells Harleys and try to lift a Harley Road King or a Softail off its kickstand. You know, and then try to roll it forward. Because whether it's a Harley or any kind of a bike, there are times you're going to have to push that damn thing backwards. You know, and you're going to have to use your legs. And my 2002 Softail, that damn thing is so heavy, and it's factory, you know, and you can't necessarily go by weight, because even though the Road King weighs like 800 pounds and more, and mine's supposed to weigh only 670, the weight distribution, you figure the Softail, mine is longer than the Road King. That son of a bitch, even when my garden hose is in my driveway, do you know pushing it backwards, I can't get the back wheel over that damn garden hose? See, that's reality. Bullshit talks. Reality, or bullshit walks and sits. Reality talks. Reality and money talk. You know, pertaining to anything in life. But, I'm not making this like I'm going to make some grand correction. I just hate to see people being deceived, because you're going to have a lot of women in this country with money. They're going to buy this merchandise and they're not going to be able to use it, people. Not if they can't lift it off its damn kickstand, or if they do, it falls on them and it breaks one of their legs. Because a lot of these machines is some serious fucking weight. I mean, you know, I'm not a small person. I'm skinny, but I'm not a small person, and I've got strength. And my Harley Superglide, or my 77 Harley Sportster, or my 2002 Softail Standard, if one of those fell on my leg, it could shatter one of my ankles or knee joints. I mean, that's some serious weight. I don't know what this fictitious media is about and for what purpose it is, but when it's like that web page I saw about some guy says his mother has a Harley Softail and she can maneuver it around in the driveway and all this, and I'm like, bullshit. This is not true. I mean, it can't fucking be true, you know. And it's got me baffled. Why would a person make up all that and put on a web page? Why would they do that? I mean, you know, it's in size 12 font, and the page is that fucking long on my 15-inch monitor, scrolling down, reading total fiction, and a person is telling this is true, and a person that asks a question on there, they might actually buy a Harley Softail and pay all this money, like $20,000, and for something for a girlfriend they have, and she's not going to be able to use the damn thing. And then they're going to have to sell it at a reduced price. But maybe somebody can enlighten me. I mean, if anybody puts comments saying, oh, that stuff's true about women and their Harleys, blah, 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 I'm just going to delete it because it's bullshit. You know, because the person that actually has hands-on, that owns this stuff, you know, they've been to these Harley dealers, they've handled this stuff, they've worked on it like I have. You know, we know reality. Other people out there, you know, if they've never been around these machines or handled them, they do not know. These things are much heavier based on the geometrics and the components than a Japanese motorcycle. Because my dad's cousin lives in Eastland, Texas. This was back in 1989. I went down there to visit my dad a couple of days, and his cousin Ronnie had a Honda Goldwing, You know, it was the 4-cylinder integral engine. And he said, "Do you want to ride it?" And, you know, and I said, "Oh, I'll just ride it up the street and ride it back or whatever." And I got on it. To me, compared to these Harleys, it was featherweight, and it was a lot lighter than my '77 Sportster that was home. And the Sportster is the smallest Harley made, and that Honda Goldwing was much lighter in my hands and for my legs than my Harley Sportster was. A lot lighter. That stuff is not as heavy. But anyway, later folks, and hope you're having a good day.